All right, you ready? So I'm going to aba Adom TV, the big agenda. You way, and I think come be something for some who here now, and some also, and one year, the award you mock and see one time, one tears, you know. Now you're more new year fair, titiamu. Now, and come up any idea, and the flag bearer of the APC, All People's Congress. I'm on your co Hassan Ayariga, didn't come on say, is it really serious? And I say, he's just joining to make up the numbers. Said, yeah, na ebinum esusuono. And they and then 3 days near claiming no and I say one more a party no a quite acclamation. I just will be uncontested on one and they say as the show a year contender and also be a flag bearer diama party no a day and no day a buffalo fra a be a bemagana fadrian bus said be APC beat me IBB San Common near Loving Life Chinese Clinic one of Adom management day a bro be Edin and I say I'm for the Umra. Alright, as I be my brother say you didn't come she Adom TV the big agenda you so said you only say you pimpen kwa bato na aha election headquarters no be fa bato ho bia so baby sir na what me am make an informed decision going into the 2020 election kai say we have some few days and now for aka na yakwakoto aba no enu enefua wo hakra nti na chese ye pempen ekọ ye nimu pa no sabre ye wo the flag bearer of the All People's Congress APC amanyoko no yera Hassan Ayariga Dr. Hassan Ayariga wahmano. So Dr. Hassan Ayariga, good evening.
Good evening to you. Good evening to your cherished viewers and listeners.
Menim say twi na ya na onya de so obemia wani na odi twi ne brofo na de frefre mu pa. First of all, yema congratulations on your acclamation as the flag bearer of the All People's Congress.
Thank you very much.
Party, no, is it a case you don't have the men to contest you or you are too good? Say Obibe Basse or Babe contested Hassan Ayariga.
The point is that when you have a leader that is good and the party believes in that leader, the party thinks that that leader is the best leader for Mother Ghana, and that is the leader that can transform our country and restore hope and confidence in our society, then they will not want to contest you. That is the reason why they did not contest me, not because there are no men. There are men everywhere in this country. Men are all over in the world. Men are all over in Ghana, and people are ready and willing to contest the current leadership because they are not doing well. So if they find Hassan Ayariga to be competent enough and dedicated enough, I won't contest Hassan Ayariga. That is the reason why my party, no one contested me.
So you think somebody will be bold to contest the founder, the financier, and the leader of the party?
Not bold, somebody will be courageous, because when the leader and founder and the financier of the party is not capable, not competent, not the right person they think, they would contest him definitely. It is not about the leadership. It is about whether you are competent enough. It's about whether you are the real man and the man for the job, whether you can do the job. If they believe that you can do the job and they have hope and trust in you, they will not contest you. But when they believe that you cannot do the job, and then you are not courageous enough, and then you don't have the requisite talent and skills and knowledge to run this country, you saw it in the MPP, you equally saw it in the NDC. That was an indication that those leaders, among even their party members, they don't trust in those leaders.
So talking about competence, what have your competence brought to the party? Because as we speak, at the last election you were disqualified, and we've not seen APC that much in our political space. So competence, no, offer say EDB could be abre party, no.
Say you have not seen APC in that man. Maybe a woman and
sure say APC was system num gidi sa.
Masa, and yet gidi na nipa mo pe o. Omo pe competent leader no mo betimi ye djuma no. Whether a independent candidate and now a political party, Ghanaians are not looking for the size of your party to know your competence. Wow. And yet, the size of your party now will determine how competent you are. It is whether you yourself as a leader, you are honest, you are dedicated, you are the people you are the person who thinks about the people and care about the people. You are a leader who believes that we have destroyed Ghana and we need transformation and restore hope. One will say, political leaders, they have lied to the extent that Only see, Ghanaian voters don't even trust politicians anymore. They don't believe in politics anymore. They are tired of the NDC and the MPP. Or more bread. Why do you think they are tired? It's because you get up in the morning and you cannot get 3 square meals for your family. You go to the hospital and there are no doctors. And even if there are doctors, there are no medication. Even if there are medication, there are no beds. You finish school. You are holding certificates and you are roaming the whole of Ghana. You don't even know where to go because you don't even know which company is looking for a job. So one would say, the institutions no more in Ghana, no more yet. So if these institutions are not working, who is competent among those who are ruling this country? Catch them. Tell me whether they are competent. Those ruling the country are really competent. Because if they are competent, over who say institutions are working, job creation is there, people are living better, standard of living of people are getting better. But how many years have the NDC ruled? How many years have the MPP ruled? All these years that these leaders and political parties have ruled Ghana. Can we stand?
Dr. Hassan Ayariga, what you are talking about brings us to the point of seriousness of APC as a political party. As a said, you can when you know you have Ghana for a comua, one be here say you be new but is APC the alternative? Is APC a serious party or an against or power? Now what the Ghana for is how you wanna?
Why who your Congress? Yeah, why who your Congress? And now
oh, who said no,
Congress, no. A serious political party and now a serious political party. One organization of the Congress, no. Who will be? And I'm from that aspect, you will be able to judge whether APC is a serious political party or it's for jokers. Let me tell you, the Hassan Ayariga in 2012 is not the Hassan Ayariga in 2020.
Okay.
Put that in your mind.
Okay.
Wow. Hassan Ayariga has matured over the years.
Okay.
From 2012 to 2020. No, I don't.
You were 40 years in 2012, right?
Yes.
It's right now 48.
I'm 48. So you cannot compare.
Is it the age? Is it the age now? If you have now say there is some refinement be a Ghana for and for many koso.
It's not just about the age. It's the experience.
Experience.
Yes, it's the experience I've gathered over the 8 years. It's the commitment I have gathered over the 8 years. It's the skills I've gathered over the 8 years, and it's the brains I've gathered over the 8 years.
Is it experience in opposition? And I said that because you've not been the president, so I don't know the experience that you're talking about, though. But to say IEA platform kesiye Hassan Ayariga policies in Onyama, Sagana for more Konya de Betujano, Hassan Ayariga Bowa, as was as would agro. This time around, open so chess, I've grown in your money in every one. So
you see, unfortunately, only say Ghanaians don't even understand when somebody has so much love for them and has reduced himself to the understanding and has reduced himself to the level of everybody. You see, when you want to lead people, you have to present yourself as approachable.
Okay.
But the Ghanaian people did not understand how Hassan Ayariga made
So that was the strategy then?
Yes. But they didn't understand. They think that politics is a do and die game and that people must be serious in everything. Seriousness has nothing to do with competence.
But unyi ni so say sa posture na take initially no e mama fo hu say Hassan Ayariga dey debut only onye serious bia na nimbre so baby bia it's just up to make the numbers.
It is my opponent themselves who have gone around to say that Hassan Ayariga is not serious. Nobody has said Hassan Ayariga is not serious. You have listened to the debate. In the debate, was I weak? My policies, was it weak policies? You see, when you want to sell a good commodity as bad, all you need to do is to target bad so that you get away with it. But the NDC and the MPP themselves know that if they put Hassan Ayariga before them, go and listen to my policies in 2012. And compare today, you will see that MPP and NDC have implemented those policies slowly. Go and look at it. Get the video of the 2012 general debate.
Debate.
The IEA debate.
Oh, me, I've watched it recently. Recently,
Me see, go and review and get the video of the 2012 2012 elections. I hear debate now. Then check all the things Hassan Ayariga have said that day, and check now and see which political parties have actually implemented them. You will see that the NDC and the MPP are now talking about those things now, when Hassan Ayariga said it in 2012.
Okay, the okay brings us to the issue of manifesto. I said the last general election, okay, I said MPP for we are manifesto. Drew baby, now somewhere in your manifesto you are talking about the next APC government, which really no mumma abemu pain. That ben near manifesto anymore.
The APC manifesto is ready. When I say it is ready, it is ready. One will say in my presentation, in my acceptance speech as the leader of the party, I enumerated 20 points of the APC manifesto. And I made it clear to Ghanaians, these are the manifesto points of the APC.
Highlights.
The highlights. I am sure you listen to the highlights of it.
Yes, yes.
And then you can testify that this highlight of the APC manifesto overshadows the current MPP manifesto.
But you see, sometimes highlights will be deceptive. So,
it cannot be detailed. Highlight is the reality of it.
Maybe we are the detailed form of the manifesto, and then we can scrutinize and peruse, and we can make judgment on it.
When you say
highlight can,
hold on.
There's a qualification there.
When you say it's deceptive, that means that the highlight was strong enough for you to say it's deceptive. Because if it was a useless highlight, you would not say it was deceptive. Because you don't even know how whether it's deceptive or not. Because I've told you something, and you have to tell me that it's lies. Can you imagine?
I say so it can be deceptive.
Try and be neutral in your interview.
Oh, you think I'm impartial?
Of my manifesto is deceptive.
No. I say highlights, which is a general statement. I mean, I say highlights can be deceptive, not specifically for OASM. So don't get me wrong.
That is your opinion.
Don't get me wrong.
All right, thank you. That is your opinion.
Yes. Yanshe manifesto nankasa da be na wo launch. Na fe o running mate.
Next 2 weeks, middle of September, we are during the running mate. End of September, we are launching the manifesto of the party. And when we finish launching the manifesto of the party, I want you to bring John Mahama, bring Nana Akufo-Addo, without any foreign documents, and bring Hassan Ayariga. Let's all go in the debate and scrutinize our manifesto without a manifesto document in front of us, without an iPad or mobile phone in front of us, just an ordinary paper and a piece of pen. And let's see who is big and who knows his manifesto very well.
Okay.
What we say, in the last election, Kasa said, MPP Omujini, special prosecutor policy, no. Good. And I was trying to explain, and Ghanaians didn't understand. Look at the current special prosecutor executing what is his job. Because they did not understand the special prosecutor's duties and purpose. You don't put a special prosecutor under the office of the Attorney General. Because when you put the special prosecutor under the office of the Attorney General, what it means is that the Attorney General is still the boss.
Sure.
And he decides which kind of case or cases that this, the prosecutor can execute. But under the APC manifesto, you trust independent special prosecutor.
All right.
So the difference between the independent and special prosecutor is that independent, autonomous.
All right.
He has the power. He stands on his own. He doesn't answer to anybody. He only answers to the Constitution, the Republic of Ghana.
They say running mate.
President. Mistake, they don't care.
Yeah.
That's correct official who are there, they remember. But now look at the special prosecutor the MPP has created.
Say government, but my running mate, for na bema.
Whether you have customer Ghanaians, running mate and here. We are talking on facts. The special prosecutor now has now become useless. Wow. Then secondly, if you go and look at the manifesto of the MPP 2016 and that of APC, we said Ghanaians were suffering, nurses were suffering, teachers were suffering. But the MPP has ruled Ghana. So when you had the opportunity to rule Ghana, you don't come back and say the people are suffering. Because if they are suffering, you have put them there. Wow. So people did not understand the meaning of who is copying who. You need to scrutinize the message to understand who is copying who.
All right.
You have ruled. You are saying that the people are suffering.
Mr. Hassan Ayariga, enough of sa analysis no na yenhwe ene o party no na yeni wo so ye pese ye hwe ye beba other parties no wo no mo April 2020 no running mate nso yenhwe ni mo mid September na
running mate na I tell you middle of September.
Running mate in the manifesto nyina beba the same time.
That be running mate no middle of September. You are not listening. Then manifesto no beba end of September.
All right. Maybe I didn't hear you well. Eti oba na be man eko.
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. All right. Eti just in 2 minutes assessment of Aban Otis winning the manifesto for fraud dia be. Ofo say hope bi
That is why we say in our Congress, our team of Congress was transforming Ghana and restoring hope.
Transforming Ghana and restoring hope.
Transforming Ghana and restoring hope. That was the theme of the National Democratic Congress. Ghanaians have lost hope in politicians in this country. They have lost hope in NDC and they have lost hope in MPP. So we as a party, our main focus is restoring hope. And that is why if you look at the 20-point manifesto I released, you will see that they link together. It's like a circle. They link together. If I say this, it goes to create this. If I say this, it goes to bring this. So when one of the policy is broken, it will break the rest of the policy. So it's a solid manifesto that we need to scrutinize it after I have released it.
Okay.
So that when you put Hassan Ayariga to debate John Mahama and Nana Akufo-Addo, that day you will see whether Ghanaians, NDC performed or NPP performed. One, Abai say, Omoye Juma. Omo for track and bra, no more track Juma and Omoye. Why are you sure? Because why are Juma man nipa? Nipa no omo be hu enye track na ebe track ma mu na mu hu. We are kwai ma ye be hu kwai. We are school ma ye be hu school.
Okay.
We are hospital ma ye be hu enye tracker. Who track no entimi ye Juma ma ye.
All right.
Ye ni ni ana ye na wo ye Ghana. So ye be hu si Juma na wo ye ma hu. Mempe tracker. So you don't even need to campaign. Let your work campaign for you.
Mr. Hassan Ayariga, in 2016, when you were contesting or joining NDC, campaign this time around, a candidate also just Ghana for in 2016 said, Omo and Tuabamano. One in April 2 men, also say on your good this time around enough to contest and I say win power. It's only never contest.
You said in 2016, you don't say Hassan Ayariga. Kasa say APC. Yeah, Hassan Ayariga decided that make that decision.
The
leader of the party is the party that makes that decision.
Okay.
Hassan Ayariga cannot make. So if the party decides it, then that is the purpose of the party.
The party one kasa personally now we need to.
Party decided. So if the party decides that look, because of our policies and MPP Socialist Political Party philosophy and that of the Liberal Socialist philosophy. Yen, we have looked at it and we think that we are on this side. But we say APC is a liberal socialist party. We believe in capitalism and believe in socialism. So this time around, you will see that Hassan Ayariga will be campaigning and even supporting some policies of the MPP.
This time around.
At the same time, supporting some policies of the NDC. This because we are the hybrid of the two. Okay. In 2012, I was running a political party that was a socialist party, purely socialist, PNC. So my stake and that of the NDC was the same.
Okay.
But in 2016, now I have a political party that was built by myself, and I believe that political party needs the hybrid of the two. So when we say here, even our policy on free education is that we should start free education from the primary level to the tertiary level. But
politically, Mr. Hassan Ayariga, any suicide man, because if you are the hybrid of the two capitalists and socialists, a huge representation. That's because why a shadow.
David. One who say in this country, you have to give room for the capitalists to be able to create jobs and build their fortune. When they are able to do that, then you get the opportunity to tax them and be able to help those, give unemployment benefits to those socialist people who, socialist intervention, those who cannot get jobs now. That's why we have an unemployment benefit. So we tax those who are making good money and we take care of those who don't have money.
And they to about APC percentage and
Yami no, but Mimi say if Ghanaians are really tired of the NDC, and Ghanaians are tired of the MPP, and Ghanaians are looking for the third force, and Ghanaians decided that they are going to waste their vote on Hassan Ayariga, and everybody gets up and says, oh, look, me, and Nekra, me Hassan Ayariga, or Dia, me Mano. What do you think the percentage of Hassan Ayariga will be? Thank you. That's the
Only Nisa Obese Sika 2020 Yagukwa.
What is?
Only Nisa 2020 Obese Sikakwa.
That your big tree grammar. I don't understand. Bring it to English.
I'm just asking if you are not going to waste money in this election.
Money wasting. Why? The money is it for you?
It's not for me.
It's my money. Let me waste it.
All right.
I want to waste it on Ghanaians. Let me waste it.
All right. I wish you all the best, Mr. Hassan Ayariga. Mr. Medasepa, Yera Hassan Ayariga, and Yeteninka, Yedeno Edin, Como APC say one more a hybrid of a capitalist and socialist, MPP NDC ideas, Macabum, and Omode Ebanti Ghana for Ensum. Yet, love life Chinese clinic on Madame and Edith Media, probably didn't say.